every now and then we come across the chance that we've got to make some really tough, difficult decisions, and we don't even know where to begin. You know, a lot of times people will tell us, okay, make a pros and cons list. And that's a list where on one side you put all the pros or the good side or the good stuff, and then on the other side you put all the bad stuff or the cons. And what ends up happening is they'll say, well, if the good outweighs the bad, then, you know, just go ahead. And so a lot of people look at the number of good things or the number of bad things. But what they don't take into account is that sometimes one thing on that list may be so monumental, have so much weight to it, that it outweighs all the other things that you put on the other side of the list. So pros and cons list, they're good sometimes to use, but when making really life-changing, critical choices, we need something that helps us to dive a little deeper, that allows us to become more introspective to what it is that what we want and the impact that it has on our community, on our family, and on ourselves. So what I offer for you to use is the 360-degree introspection and insight form. And when you have a life-changing decision, let me give you an example of one. Like, you want to know, do you want to move your family to a different state? Do you want to quit your job and open up your own business? I mean, there's so many examples of these wonderful decisions and choices that along the period of your lifetime that you'll hopefully have a chance to make. And that you're going to really need to sit down and think them through. So using the grid that's on the form, think about your choice from a positive perspective or a negative perspective one day from now. Then thinking about it again 1 year from now. Then thinking about it again 10 years from now, and then again on your deathbed. There's space on that form for you to think about not just how that choice is going to impact you, but also how that choice will impact your community, how it impacts those people that are your acquaintances that you work with, and also how it will impact the people that are the most closest to you or within your family. It gives you a broader perspective on when we make these difficult decisions, what's actually the outcome that we will find ourselves walking into. So sit down and spend some time thinking about your choice from not just your perspective, but from the perspective of others, using that 360-degree introspection and insight form. Now, no one can guarantee that using any form or any method that your choice is going to work out the way you want it necessarily to happen. It just doesn't work out that way. No one no one can really predict the future like that. It just doesn't happen. But this form will provide you with the structure that you need, that when you make the choice, you're making it responsibly and you're making it with critical insight.